That was always a goal that was much bigger than me becoming president.
It is up to us, all of us.
My name is Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate.
It's the Centrist BLOB. We knew when we saw Tom Steyer, Pete Buttigieg, and Amy Klobuchar all drop out in the same weekend that some fuckery was about to go down. And oh, did it go down. I wonder what positions Biden offered them. But still, this megazord of a blob could not do it on its own. Nope, it relies heavily on the support of its strongest ally, Elizabeth Warren, with a strategy we'll call Operation Bernie Loses Over Our Dead Blob, or Blob for short. Now, like the actual blob, Operation Blob could not survive on its own. Elizabeth Warren staying in the race, depriving Bernie Sanders of the last progressive votes, was vital to the performance we saw last night on Super Tuesday. We saw Bernie win a majority in 4 of the bigger states, and Biden with a majority in the other 9 or so. In some of the bigger states like California and Texas, we saw massive waiting times. States that were originally projected to be home runs for Bernie, according to recent polling. While old retirees were able to wait the 3 to 4 hours in line and chat the ears off whoever would listen, other voters had time restrictions either due to work, childcare, or just frustration. And they should be frustrated. The no we can't attitude of the Democratic Party is far from invigorating. To which I say, him? They're putting all their eggs in Biden's basket? Biden, who as of recent thought he was running for Senate.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate.
Biden, who said what about poor kids?
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Biden, who probably needs his power nap before his sundowners kicks in and he starts connecting fragments of old memories into one new blob of an entirely fake memory. What are we gonna do if there's a national emergency after bedtime, Joe? Stuff happens after 7 o'clock. Surely bloodletting by the record player won't cure everyone of coronavirus. Biden is going to lose to Trump. He's not Obama. He won't be the first female president. He won't even be the first president with Alzheimer's. He's just part of the same old establishment that gave us Trump in the first place. Trump didn't win because he was good. Trump won because the Democrats were just so goddamn awful. And that's why the Democrats lost so many seats along with the White House back in 2016, because of blobbery shit like this. However, more than half of the country has not cast their votes yet. And now that Bernie's team knows exactly what it's up against and where to target its resources, blob or not, Bernie's stream of small donors will keep flowing. The fight is on, and it's totally gonna be a bad one. Bernie may just have to win it without the South, but we can still do it. If we're not voting from here, then we're making calls. If we're not making calls, then we're texting. If we're not texting, then we're talking. And if we're not talking, we are engaging in highly targeted online harassment on Twitter.